I'm, well, I used to be that guy who was always running late, you know? Always stressed, always, watching the clock. Every morning was the same exhausting routine. Wake up, hit snooze, panic, rush, rinse and repeat. I'd dash out the door, barely dressed, coffee spilling, keys jangling. Every second felt like it was slipping away from me.
Verdomme, ik kom te laat.
The whole time, my mind was racing. I'm gonna be late. They'll think I don't care. I'm a failure. But here's the thing. I loved my job. I was dedicated, hard-working.
So why couldn't I figure out why I struggled so much to get there on time?
This went on for years, 10 years to be exact. A decade of morning stress and self-doubt. Every day, I'd promise myself tomorrow would be different, but it never was. I was stuck in a cycle I couldn't seem to break. Then one day, it hit me. The problem wasn't time, it was how I thought about time. I realized that every time I hit snooze, I was telling my brain, alert time. And my brain interpreted that as survive or die. No wonder I was stressed. I was starting every day in survival mode. It's not just me. This is why 90% of people experience daily stress. We've trained our brains to equate time-bound activities with survival. But what if we could change that? What if we could train our brains differently? I decided it was time for a change, a complete overhaul of my relationship with time. The first step was to change my environment, to create a space that promoted calm, not chaos. So I decided to try something new. Instead of watching the clock, I started to focus on value. I asked myself, what's truly important about this morning? At first, it was hard. Years of habit don't change overnight. But slowly, my mornings began to transform. Now, my mornings are a source of energy and inspiration. I've learned that time isn't my enemy. It's a tool I can use to create the life I want. I started waking up with purpose, not panic. I began to appreciate the quiet moments, the taste of my coffee, the sunrise. I took time to plan my day, to set intentions, to breathe. And you know what? Something amazing happened. I started getting to work on time, feeling refreshed and ready. My work improved. I was more focused, more creative, more productive. My stress levels dropped dramatically. And perhaps most importantly, I started to value myself more. I realized that by respecting my time, I was respecting myself. Now, every morning feels like an opportunity, not a race against the clock. It's a chance to start the day right, to set the tone for success. And it's not just about work. This shift has improved every aspect of my life. My relationships are better. I'm more present, more patient. I have more energy for the things I love outside of work. And I found a renewed passion for my job. All because I changed my relationship with time. So here's what I've learned. If you train your brain to be alert to what's valuable, not just what's on time, you'll find that everything changes.
You'll make more money because you'll be more effective and creative at work. You'll experience less stress because you're no longer in constant survival mode. And you'll value yourself more because you're prioritizing what truly matters. It's not about ignoring time completely. It's about putting it in its proper place. Time is a tool, not a tyrant. Use it wisely, but don't let it rule you.